The road hums with routine. Headlights, engines, the usual blur of motion. But in a single heartbeat, metal collides, glass shatters, and a quiet drive turns into a horrific, deadly accident. Let's start with the ultimate appetizer, a rogue 18-wheeler tearing loose on the highway. Swerving across lanes, it plows into car after car, the chaos only stopping once metal heaps lie crushed in its wake. The highway horror doesn't end there. It follows into the city streets. A car blows through a red light and smashes into another, both skidding helplessly before crashing into the dash cam's view. And from reckless drivers to the quietest of roads, danger finds its way back in.
I hope they wash my truck tomorrow. Oh my God. 911, 911.
1 second, it's family chatter. The next, a car comes flying off the hill, slamming down and rolling over right in front of them. Then comes the kind of mistake you only get to make once. She slips past the barrier, parking right on the tracks, only to be obliterated by a train. The next case isn't just tragic, it's almost unbelievable. He slips off the cuffs, lights a fire, and chaos follows. The cruiser flips, throwing him straight out the rear windscreen. And on another road, there's nowhere left to run. A Jeep drifts out of its lane and smashes head-on into the car. On the winding country roads, recklessness shows up fast. This biker gambles on a blind overtake, only to skid out and slam into a sign. A crash that feels brutal. At a packed intersection, one reckless turn rewrites everything in an instant. The biker slams into the car and is sent flying, arms and legs flailing in the air like a rag doll, a sight too shocking to forget. And in the slow lane, a sudden hit turns violent.
Calm down.
A rear end sends the car spinning and sliding across the asphalt like a broken toy. High above the ground, the stakes get even deadlier. Two cars clash on the bridge and plunge below, crashing down in a scene no one could forget. And out of the tunnel, speed meets its breaking point. A scrape on the side throws the car off balance, sending it skidding wildly before slamming into others with devastating force. Sometimes even a joyride turns savage in a heartbeat. One biker loses control and slams into a tree, his body flung onto the road. And thrill turns to terror when showing off meets reality. A drifting Challenger is cut short by an oncoming SUV, The brutal collision smashing his car and silencing the stunt in an instant. And sometimes a single wrong turn becomes a death trap. An 18-wheeler rolls onto the tracks, only to be torn in half by a speeding train, the sheer force ripping its middle clean away. One sharp maneuver, and the chase is over.
TBR. 1016.
The Dodge spins out, flies off the road, and smashes into a tree. An instant full stop to a desperate escape. One red light ignored, and chaos multiplies. The Dodge tears through the crossing, slamming into one car and then another, stacking wrecks in seconds. It's like one fall sets off another in the blink of an eye. A biker goes down, and his friend brakes so hard he nearly flips too, skidding out right beside. When two drivers gamble on red, the odds end bloody. Both cars fly into the intersection at full speed, colliding in a bone-crushing smash that leaves metal twisted in seconds. A lonely stretch of road, and recklessness finds its stage. The car launches over a hedge and lands in chaos. Flames and smoke swallowing the scene as police rush to find what's left. From a fiery wreck on the roadside to the relentless danger still ahead, the chaos never seems to stop. In a split second, a crash turns catastrophic. The driver is thrown from the car, narrowly escaping death by inches. One wreck leads to another, and this time, speed and steel collide with explosive force. Trapped between smoke and fire, the driver's desperate retreat back into the cabin is nothing short of chilling. From fiery crashes to near misses, the highway leaves no room for error. One wrong move sends the RV spinning across lanes, ending in a brutal slam that leaves its occupants trapped and in need of rescue. In a matter of seconds, lives were shattered, a painful reminder of how fragile life is. Behind every accident are real people and families. Drive safe, cherish each moment, because sometimes one heartbeat is all it takes to change everything.